What's good? What's good?
Yo.
It's your boy Michael AFK of the C3S Show.
Easy World.
And your boy Static.
Big Smoke.
How everybody doing? Sorry for starting late today. We just came from seeing the Fantastic Four.
First steps.
And we're definitely going to give you guys our first impressions on that. I'm away from Big Smoke to get it.
Go ahead.
We can go ahead?
Yeah, go ahead. I won't be on there.
Alright, first off, how we normally and always started, how was everybody's week?
It was good. It's chill.
It was cool. Just kept injuring myself, but I'm cool.
You kept injuring yourself at the pool.
Kept injuring myself, but I'm cool.
Why?
Well, got a cut right there. And I got a cut right here.
How?
Work.
Cause he work in the kitchen now, so.
Oh, you in the kitchen now?
I haven't been in the kitchen, but yeah.
Water or soap too.
Damn.
Clumsy. Just clumsy.
Are we?
Yeah, I don't know what else you would call that.
It was Michael's fault.
Unfortunate event.
I wasn't even at work that day. Was I at work that day?
Nah, but.
Oh, okay.
The scapegoat.
I'm the escape. Yeah, makes sense. But my week was straight. I was late to the to the showing because I had took my wife to a dentist appointment, and it was supposed to be done at fucking 12:30. It didn't get done until.
Yeah, no, I'm mad at you for about how long ago was I gone? About a couple minutes.
Nah, you had been gone for a couple of seconds. Nigga, I made sure that, like, I wasn't gonna do that to you, so don't pull that shit. don't pull that shit. But we're gonna get straight into it. From what I did see, which I still saw at least the majority of the movie. I don't think I only probably missed 10 minutes of it. Not even that. Okay, so then I probably only missed like 5. But from what I did see, besides the 5 minutes that I did miss, I will admit the movie was better than Superman to me.
I could say that. It jumped into it quick though. I would say that.
Yeah,
like we were literally on a trailer then movie.
Yeah, I mean, what's the problem with that?
Trailer?
What was the last trailer before that happened? Was it?
Oh, it bothers you that it went from trailers to straight movie.
Yeah, because usually it'd be like
a startup.
Yeah. Nah,
we did stuff throughout that. That's
Yeah.
what we were doing when we were in line. The movie, if you buy a ticket from AMC, the movie's ticket will say 1:30, but it will also say the movie will start 15 to 25 minutes after that. We did a bunch of stuff in between that, so that way when we sat down, the movie would start.
Well, so there you go.
I guess what I'm used to is when that white lady comes on the screen.
When we were standing out there, and I was trying to get their attention, and I said L, that's what was playing in the background.
Well, I could have sworn like we at least caught like one trailer. What was it? Avatar movie.
Are you upset that you didn't get to see the rest of it? All the trailers?
No, I'm not upset about slightly.
That's it. I'm like that. That's what it is. That's what it is. Slightly. It's really
You ain't even about nothing. You could have just went and go sit down and watch the trailer, dude.
I could have, but I'm just like
that is true.
Exactly.
That is true. So that's on you.
I'm not really upset about the part. Like I said, it just went straight into it. Like I saw the end of that then.
As soon as the trailer was over, it did start. The movie just started playing.
Okay, what's the
It
problem?
started like any other movie.
Yeah, but
I've never, not for me. Like all the time.
It don't have to do a build up though.
No, he's used to sitting through 45 minutes of trailers, and for once he walked in the movie, saw one trailer, and the movie started. So he was like, "Damn, that was quick." No, it wasn't quick. It was by design because I didn't want to sit there for 45 minutes, and I didn't want to sit there waiting on Michael. That was by design.
Yeah. I let
no Michael for a good minute too.
I kept texting him being like, yo, this is what's going on. I was supposed to be there sooner, but I wasn't.
At least you communicated, but yeah.
We're not saying that.
I'm gonna communicate because if it's on me, it's on me. Normally, this is the first on everything. In the past 4 years, this is the first movie I've been late to. In 4 years, this is the first movie I've been late to. The last time I was late to a movie, it was because when I ordered the ticket online, my stupid ass didn't also check the night before. Because they had moved the time. That was during COVID and stuff, so I should have paid attention to that. So that was on me. But outside of that, because me and Joy, we was late. We was like 30 minutes late to the movie.
The last movie I was late for was Godzilla vs. King Kong.
I don't think I've ever been late for a movie.
Me neither.
I take too much pride in that shit. I love movies.
Not even that.
Can't be late.
When you're going with women, it happens.
No, it don't.
No, it don't.
Women I was with.
No, it don't. For me, like I said,
will leave you.
for like me, that's what I was saying. I fucked up that time because I should have checked.
I love
because it was
movies.
so you should check the times constantly back in COVID.
Yeah.
I didn't check
I didn't go to the movies. I watch movies at home.
Nah, I
will leave you.
Nah, we was going. We was still going to the movies.
I'm going to this movie.
Yeah.
With or without you. I bought these tickets. I'm gonna be mad, but I'm going.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna be late for my.
I forgot the movie that we was late to.
You paying for your time. Why would you be late to that?
True.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But to go ahead and get into it, I like the movie. Like I said, it was better than Superman to me, surprisingly. And I will. Oh, also, are we doing spoilers or no spoilers?
Yeah, spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Because we just, like I said, we just got done seeing the movie. I love how they did Franklin. Even though it wasn't necessarily a lot, it was a lot at the same time.
Mm-hmm. It was enough.
Yeah, it was everything that I needed him to be for this movie.
Yeah.
Because if you know Franklin in the comics, you know, well, they haven't really done him like on screen. But if you know him in the comics, then you know that like what you saw on that screen and what Galactus said was spot on. Also, I fuck with how they did Galactus. I mean, I saw the trailers where they would show his shadow and shit, but like actually seeing him when I saw him.
I think we're gonna make him way bigger though.
Yeah, I thought the same thing.
He was big enough. Y'all probably thought he was gonna be the size of the world.
Yeah.
Like
he was. When they went to go see him, he was larger than he was when he came onto Earth. See, the thing about Galactus is he changes his size due to who he's communicating with and how he's communicating with them. He's still gonna show stature when he comes to Earth, but he's gonna be large in that atmosphere. He could also be larger than the planet, which he was when they went to go see him on the ship. Mm-hmm. When they went to go see him, he was huge. He wasn't the same size when he landed on Earth.
Yeah. And you got to take into account before they left the ship, Johnny did break a couple of those bearings on his back, and that does connect him to that ship to make him I ain't gonna say a lot more powerful because he's powerful as fuck, but like give him more power is the best way I can say it.
It's kind of like he feed.
Yeah, that's one of his like feeding tools. Like that's the point of the planet itself is to help him feed. So I love how they did it. I love, bruh, all the shit people were saying about the Silver Surfer. Even my belief that they might have overused her, they did fucking justice.
Black hole.
You think they overused her?
I think they did. I think they did her justice. I think what we needed from her, they gave you that.
Right.
I don't think they needed to do. Let me show you every part of her, because at the end of the day, you got Doomsday or whatever they're gonna do with Galactus and her in that movie. Mm-hmm.
So what you mean they overused her then?
I said I'm glad they didn't overuse her. Like I didn't need them to go crazy ham with her. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like she came, you're playing it smart for death. They showed her power without having to fucking go insane. Like the moment, like for her.
It wasn't zipping and zapping through buildings.
That you got that, but also that fucking chase scene when she was going after them was, hey, let me show you how strong she is. But she's keeping up with the ship in hyperspace, dodging beams. And fucking, he said, well, we're not gonna be able to kill her, even though there's a black hole right fucking here. It's gonna make her. She's not gonna know for a month what's going on. Mm-hmm. So like, they did her real shit. That's the Fantastic Four. From like anything you know from the comics, like maybe not every single depiction or accuracy, but in the for the universes they're trying to build, that's a good Fantastic Four. That's the best way I can put it. But I can't fucking wait to see what they're gonna do with Franklin Richards. I can't fucking wait.
I can. I
just want to see him and Professor X meet up.
I don't.
You don't?
No, I don't need that. We don't need all these overpowered people in the universe. Like, save it. He was great plot for the movie. Next movie, we don't even need to see him. Let him be off with Herbie somewhere. Like, I'm perfectly fine. Yeah, he's alive and he's well. I'm perfectly fine.
So like one movie come out and then like
but we know because of what they said at the end of the movie that the Fantastic Four will be in Avengers Doomsday. Because also spoiler.
You ain't gotta get that one.
I don't gotta get that one. I didn't want to bring that up, but we know they're gonna be there. The Thunderbolts. If you haven't seen the Thunderbolts, you've seen that post. This will be a spoiler, but there was a post-credit scene with the Thunderbolts where you see the ship of the Fantastic Four.
A ship.
You see a ship that has the Fantastic Four on it, and the symbol on it.
Because that's not the ship from the movie.
That's true. So there's something that's going to be happening with them, obviously. And then with the announcement of that they will be in Avengers Doomsday, because in that it said the Thunderbolts will be in Avengers Doomsday. So it's letting you know these people are all going to be a part of it. But we already saw that when they made the announcement for who all was going to be in it anyway, which is fucking everybody. So, yeah.
It ain't everybody.
Damn near.
It ain't everybody though. Spider-Man ain't even in it.
Well, that makes sense though, with what happened with his character.
I fixed it because you the one that said that motherfucker to like 78, and that bitch didn't kick on. Oh, I said it to 74.
Yeah, well, I cut it off because wasn't nobody here.
And you leave me in this motherfucker to die.
Trying to roast y'all.
Leave me in to die.
This shit should have been cut on earlier.
But I fucked with it mad hard.
I like it.
That's what I was just saying. Like I said, it was better than Superman
7,
to me.
I can.
You a 7?
I wouldn't say a 7 because I gave Superman an 8.5. For me, this was a 9.
Okay.
This was a 9. It wasn't perfect by no stretch, but it was.
About an 8.
But this was.
Yeah,
Which,
better than
yeah.
It was definitely better than Superman. It had more of an emotional element to it.
Yeah, I give it
more of a real family impactful feel.
Yes.
Even though I loved all of the characters, surprisingly none of the Fantastic Four were my favorite characters in the movie. My favorite character in the movie was the car. Love the car. Love the car.
Who
So
was
there
yours?
was the car, right?
My favorite character?
And then outside of that, there was the
Reed.
car. The car, though. That car was fine for real. But no, my favorite character was the Mole Man. Like, I really liked the Mole Man. He was funny.
Yeah.
Even for the little bit of time he was on screen, that was my favorite character.
And yours? You said?
If I'm talking funny, it's because I had my wisdom tooth removed this week. So, bear with me, guys.
Reed Richards.
Reed Richards?
Yeah.
Oh, why you pick Reed
I
Richards?
didn't even like Reed like that. See, I can't say that. I can't say I didn't like him. I like Pascal as Reed.
Reed, man.
But I don't like him as Reed. Like, he don't look
Like you
like
said earlier. Reed, how you put it? How did you say it? He was like, the difference between Reed and Dr. Doom was that Reed is smart, but he's like what?
I said Reed and...
Sit up so they can hear you.
Yeah, I'm trying to think real quick. But yeah, I got it.
Reed is Lex Luthor,
But it was a word.
but he's kind. And in this, I like John Krasinski from the other movie from
I love how you fuck up people's names.
I'd say, bruh.
That should be so
I
funny.
love John from Doctor Strange as Reed, but
Because he actually looks like Reed.
and he gives that.
And gives the demeanor of Reed.
There you go, that
See, Pedro
stoicism.
Pascal was a little timid Reed. He was confused Reed, which was great for the character, but
Reed normally knows everything.
Reed has a long face, like, and Pedro doesn't have a long face.
And Reed normally knows everything.
Mm-hmm.
So when he kept saying, "I don't know," when he first said it, I'm not gonna front. I had to temper my own feelings because Reed never uses the words "I don't know." He never uses those words because he doesn't believe in those words. So that did bother me for a second, but I was like, you know what? As this depiction of him, this is his first
That's
time.
what made it so impactful.
That's what I'm saying. This is his first time seeing an entity of this magnitude.
And he only said it once. He's talking about most
Yeah.
of the times. He only said, "I don't know" once. Then he said, "I have nothing."
Yeah, there you go. My bad. So hearing those words from him, I was like, But like I said, I got over it.
He said, "Find me a lever." That's all he said was, "Find me a lever." You find me a lever, I can find a way to move.
So yeah, like I got over it quickly. But I'm not gonna front that one split second. Like stop, Mike. It was just.
But I feel like
he was just pending because it was the first time being a father. Like this entity is coming after your kid.
Yeah.
And I also feel like the fact that like when he was making the plans, you could see deep down in himself that he never wanted to go along with his own plan.
He said that.
Yeah,
he kept saying that. That's not an option. That's
But he
not
thinks
an
of
option. I don't wanna do
everything.
this. That's not an option.
Oh, my bad.
That's not an option. That's why he kept saying that.
That yes, like I will say, bruh, as much as the argument made me mad, that is a real couple argument.
Yeah, like
No, you was thinking it. I think of the worst scenario so I could basically I have to, which is a father thing to say. I gotta think worst case scenario to have a solution that if that shit happened, I need to fix
if I
it.
don't think of it and they do, you gonna look at me like, why didn't you think of that?
Right. So I love that part.
Because you didn't want me to think of some negative shit.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm not even
Let me
going.
be a man. Let me do my job.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna hold you. I actually like that part because I'm like that's a real argument between two parents, female and male.
That's why I had to stop myself because I was about to be like, stop being a bitch. Like,
Yeah.
stop being a bitch. God damn.
And then when she was in space getting pregnant, she was like, "This ain't right." And they was sitting there like, "It's not right."
But you gotta do it. You gotta do
Look,
it.
we here now.
Yeah.
Who cares if it's not right? We here now.
Yeah. It was.
And it is right because both of y'all are there.
While the looks weren't there, it was just like. I feel like there's something like the morals of their depictions were like kind of really.
Oh, like as far as in that universe, like I said, and you talking about go from Paige to them, they did a good job as a Fantastic Four. Like that is Sue Storm. Mm-hmm. She's not this over she's like they did in the old movies. Like she's always been I'm not smarter than you, but you best believe I might have a solution that your ass didn't think of. Mm-hmm. She's that. Like she never downplays his intelligence. Ever. And I love that in this movie she didn't downplay his intelligence. It's just I thought of something that you couldn't. Like that whole homebody motherly thing that she did at that speech. First off, I don't think that like the speech was like the worst in the Superman movie. How that speech that she gave in front of all of those people. That's how the fuck you do a speech. If I was one of those people, I would. Like, here's the thing.
This word for my son.
And I love in their universe that it was like.
I love how they did it kindly because I wouldn't have did it kindly. I'd have been like, really? So you would have gave up your son to save everybody?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. But
really?
But that's Tony.
Really?
That's not Reed.
I know.
But that's Tony.
I know.
And so like because in me I'm
prone to Tony more than Reed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. For me, the whole time I'm like, man, y'all wouldn't give up your own fucking kid.
Yeah, I was too.
Like, so why y'all? But I get it. You're scared. Like their conversations. Like it was. Like I will say this. It wasn't action packed. It was a character study that had action moments. But the action moments were poignant. So it was like the conversations they were having.
It was like watching an episode of the Brady Bunch with the Fantastic Four.
Basically.
Yep.
It was dope.
Yeah.
It was dope. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
KT talking about was Sue the leader.
Plan for about
KT talking about was Sue the leader.
Technically, no.
What you say?
When she got upset and started screaming.
Hold up. You said what?
KT said was Sue the leader.
No.
But she did have the most powerful moment in the movie. She had that motherly hysterical strength.
Which made sense.
It was a great scene.
Yeah.
It was a great scene. I'm not gonna spoil what happened, but it was a great scene.
It was a great scene. And she fucking murdered
Because
it.
they were trying to help her. Because they were trying to help her first.
And then right after that, they didn't undercut the scene. They impacted the scene.
Yeah.
And then had Johnny about to sacrifice himself, and that shit was so hard. Like the whole scene.
Yeah.
Johnny was really the star.
That's why I said Johnny was my favorite.
Yeah.
Because he did that shit without Reed. Because everybody be trying to act like Johnny's stupid, but he's still an astronaut.
Yeah.
Like he's not dumb. He's
not dumb. He's not dumb. He's fun.
Yeah, he's fun, but he's still intelligent as
but that's what I mean.
There was a whole plot.
No, you said it right. There was a plot point where he was trying to learn.
There's a plot point that is directly through Johnny that leads to the success of the movie.
This man literally figured out alien language in days.
Exactly. Thank you for spoiling what I was clearly trying not to spoil for people by talking around me. Thank you so much.
My bad. I'm high now. My bad.
He's not a Johnny, man.
My bad.
He's not a Johnny.
This motherfucker, yeah, they don't do an alien fucking voice.
My bad. Excuse me.
Damn, give the people something to want to look forward to.
Yeah.
Dude, we just came out, bro.
Let me say this to like bring it back. There,
okay,
the part that he was talking about with Sue.
I was not thinking.
If that made you feel like what I was hearing on the internet, which is, oh, she's a girl boss, something is fucking wrong with you.
Girl.
She's a lot better than
Because a lot of people was like,
no, she ain't a girl boss, she's a wife.
There you go. It's a lot because a lot of people.
Wife. She's a true
wife. She's a true wife and she's a true mom. She's a true fucking woman.
Yeah.
Like that's the thing. Yeah. And if you got issues,
and that's why I like it. They gave her the womanly shine.
Yes.
They gave her the most powerful moment of the movie.
Yep.
Without overdoing it, without making it overly like a progressive movie, without doing all of that. Not saying that that's not cool, but it's like, you can have a woman be powerful without trying to shove it down your throat. You can have a woman be great without trying to shove it down your throat. You can have a woman be fantastic without trying to shove it down. And this was the perfect iteration of that. She was a great mother, a great wife, a great partner, a great team player, a great leader. Even though she wasn't the leader, she was a great leader, because there was a time where Reed didn't know what to say, and she spoke up and did that shit. And that shit was gangster. But he supported her. He supported her, and she supported him. Yeah. And they had each other's back the whole time. When he didn't know, and she got on his ass, she didn't get on his ass in front of everybody. She did that shit in private. And then when it was in front of everybody, they showed how they was gonna work together to solve.
And she wasn't even on him as like how they normally show it in movies.
No, she wasn't on him.
It was a I love you, but I know you, nigga.
Exactly, nigga.
Like,
I know you. I know how you think.
And
how you thought this shit.
Yeah. And even though I know you thought it, yes, it is you, but damn, man.
Mathematical, logical.
I've heard. Hey, but you want to know why he said it like that? I've heard those exact words. I've heard those exact words.
I mean, it is. I don't mean I'm gonna do it, but I gotta think about the shit.
Yeah, I gotta at least think about it. I'm a fucking dad. I'm a dad and I'm a husband.
When they started making the plan,
it's my job to protect us. I must think about these things. No, you don't.
And she got upset and looked at him like.
And that's why when it came down to it, he didn't say it. She did, but she knew that's what had to be done.
Yeah.
And that's why if you pay attention, he put his hand there. You gotta press the button. If you watch that scene, she had to press the button.
Yeah.
He wasn't gonna do it. She had to do it.
Yeah.
So he did just like this. She pressed it, and that's how you knew we gonna do this shit together.
When they were just talking about it, and before when she was like upset with him and everything, I love when and Johnny was like, nah, that's fear, and he was like, well, it makes sense, and then because a lot of movies undercut what the people on the planet are fucking feeling when y'all doing the shit y'all doing. So nah, it makes sense because we know what's happening. We told them what's happening. To them, sacrifice your one for all of us.
I also like how all the recordings and their discs were gold. I don't. That's completely random, but I like.
Oh no, yeah, that was cold too. But
all they discs.
Then when they also called him out on it too.
What you mean?
When the news reporter tried to call him out and ask him on it.
Are you talking about saying, why don't you just go ahead and give him your kid? Well, at the end of the day, it's when you are somebody with no power, right? Like here's the thing.
And you see somebody who all powerful.
I know that's.
It's like
because all you gotta do is give up your kid. You
that's
already
what I'm saying.
powerful.
Yeah. So like to them, like some people forget that that's still a human being.
That they're still people.
Yeah. So it's like, nah, just do it, because for us. We're looking at the world. You want to sacrifice the world? That's why I love. And I'm not gonna spoil what she said in that fucking when she had her moment, what she was saying to all them people, because those are the perfect words.
To say to say how he said it. To say
she
wouldn't give up yours.
But see, I love how they did her character.
I love how she said that without saying.
Yeah, that's what
she didn't say that, but the way she said it, it was kind of like, That's some motherly shit, right?
But she also, the reason why I like the speech so much more than I like the one in Superman is because
it actually had impact. It actually made you feel better. It actually made you feel something.
I was just gonna say that.
It actually made you feel something in your chest, in your heart.
Yes.
It actually had emotion to it.
Yes.
It actually made you want to tear up a little bit. Yeah, actually, they want to have a little part in the movie, huh? Yeah.
But I was finna say,
it was a good speech for Superman. But it just wasn't.
It didn't. That's why I said it didn't. It wasn't like crazy.
It was a good speech.
He didn't like it. But
it just never. It didn't move me.
That's
because it wasn't a good speech.
So with her.
Speech would move you.
But if you look at the behind the scenes and everything, if you look at the behind the scenes that don't have spoilers,
you can say it was good writing.
If you look at behind the scenes that don't have spoilers, they was talking about that scene and she had did it like 36 times because she was like she kept saying I didn't do it right. I didn't like that's a fucking actress, but she also been acting for a long time.
She the mother for a while.
Vanessa Kirby is. Vanessa Kirby, that's her name. She's a great actress.
Yeah. So when she didn't say what we were just talking about, but like I'm trying not to spoil it, but I will say that line and then how she switched the words. That the reason why I like the speech is because that last part, because I'm still a hero. That's a fucking superhero.
My second favorite is Johnny though.
Oh, I love Johnny.
Johnny was the man.
I love Johnny.
I love how he was ready to do whatever it took, bro.
And I was just gonna say that.
That's the Johnny
from the comics.
If they do it where he sacrificed himself in the zombie whatever with all that shit, that's that Johnny.
Yeah.
Because you can see that in his blood, like.
Yeah.
You remember
Johnny? People don't understand that Johnny has been a part of the Guardians of the Galaxy. He's been an Avenger. He's helped the X-Men. A lot of the time, Johnny is the problem solver. Like and what I mean by that, I'm gonna make the decision.
He's also Spider-Man's best friend.
Yeah, he is Spider-Man's best friend. But I mean, like, he's the one that's like, you're thinking it, I'm gonna just do it.
That one scene when Black is when the thing was. That part.
That's what he brought up when he was like, he said.
That was that's one of the moments where like.
But it was subtle. Yeah. And it was in like his voice. Like the thing about it, this is why I like the movie. Because it's shit happening.
No, because he also saved it. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying it's shit happening, but it's like it's not. Let me turn the music down. Let me let the chaos die. It's chaos is happening. Yo, tell Franklin that his uncle love him. Straight to it. It's no.
You ain't got time for no. You ain't got time for no Johnny. No. You ain't got time for no don't.
None of that.
None of that shit.
Johnny
go for it.
Like
when he was about to hit that motherfucker.
Yeah.
And then here come my favorite scene. Shawty come out of nowhere. Boom.
Because when he seen,
I love it.
Yeah.
He just reacts. He's like.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. A lot of superhero movies, even some of the older Marvel movies, they would give you when chaos is happening. It wasn't that, which is why I fucked with this movie, because it was like the shit is happening.
KT was like, was it better than Superman?
Yes, it was better than Superman, but it was chaos happening.
It's more emotional too. Like it actually has a feel to the movie.
It has a family feel to it. It's not
just a good movie. It's a.
But you want to know what that's predicated on? I will say this.
That it's more than one main character.
Not just, because it was more than one main character than that. But I will say it's because
Superman was about Superman. It was about one person.
Yes, but they had other characters. But the point I was making. But the point I was making was the reason why this worked, I think, better than Superman is also because of the actors. Like, these are actors who we've done enough shit to know how to make our characters stand out. And we can give you ideas of how our character is supposed to be. Like, Pedro Pascal is an Academy Award level actor. They did the Things
of Justice, too, for anyone who want to know.
Say what?
They did the Things of Justice.
Yeah.
Even when he was like growing older faster, like or not older, like his facial
growing that rock beard.
Oh yeah.
I was like, I love
distinguished. I like that.
Yeah.
I was like, he looked more aggressive. Like he looked like he more aggressive with a beard. It was kind of cool.
And it wasn't.
I've never seen him with a rock beard before.
And it wasn't. It wasn't campy in the traditional sense. It was campy because of the world that they were in.
I know, yeah.
Because so like that moment of like, I'm not gonna say it. It's funny without ha.
Yeah.
Because it's like
it seemed like a real.
It's a real moment.
Like a real actor.
Yeah.
Johnny would have.
Sorry, that's just from the show, sir. I'm not gonna say that.
Yeah, but it's funny. Not because
still
it's
being
funny.
Nice, still acknowledging the person, still doing all that. And then the man says it, and he's like, and then he was like, you want me to pick up a car? This car.
Yeah.
What I loved about this movie, what they didn't do in the old movies, the Fantastic Four was actually loved.
Yeah.
That's what I like about this movie compared to the old movies.
I will say. Again, we are doing spoilers, but I'm gonna bring this one thing up because I thought it was showing Galactus power without you realizing how strong he really is. Yeah, when the thing picked up that fucking crane and was about to throw it, and he just grabbed it
easily
and then tossed him. But I mean, when he tossed him, it wasn't like it was boom.
And he went
off the space.
And he went flying. That lets you know, just in that moment, Galactus is that dude.
One of the things, also with the thing, I like how they sometimes showed that he was like, with his looks.
Yes.
It wasn't like boo-hoo, but...
Did you just say subtile?
I can't say that. I can't say the word.
I know. I just think it's interesting how you pronounce that word.
You just like how they showed it without it being without it being sad. I mean, without being
subtle. There you go.
I know.
Yeah. Without
subtile.
I can get as close to the word, and I knew somebody would know what
subtile.
But you like how you better say you like how it showed him without it being like boo-hoo. It's just I miss it.
Yeah. Subtile.
I tried, man. I couldn't get the words, so I had to go close to I knew you knew it. Subtle. There you go.
Yeah.
Subtile.
Yeah.
That's a new word. Yeah.
It's the name of this pod. Subtile.
You know what?
But yeah, it was a dope movie.
Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Thoroughly enjoyed it.
And then the last the hidden parts.
Oh, you talking about the post-credit scenes?
Yeah, post-credit.
Yeah, that was dope.
Yeah. It definitely makes me
anticipate.
Yeah, what's to come? Yeah, it does. It does. I like I said, I still like Superman. This was better. This was way better. But I am looking forward to what both got coming up. And the only thing that I am upset with Marvel is I'm fearful of how they're going to do Mephisto because of what happened at Ironheart.
Why would you be fearful of that?
Because
you can have
you finished it?
Appear in any way you want him to appear.
That's very.
He appears to people how he wants
to appear to me. But I'm saying because if they're gonna use that version of him for the foreseeable future, I don't like it. In this grander scheme of things.
Why you say that?
Mephisto to me is what she asked for. He's willing to grant something like that, but it's very minor to him. So it's like
now he got another person to do his bidding in his back pocket because now you owe him.
Yeah. So now my thing is, if she's supposed to be the predecessor to Iron Man, and you're gonna bring her into Doomsday and all this other stuff.
Who said she was the predecessor to Iron Man?
What's not the predecessor? What's the
I'm just saying.
The next Iron Man. She's supposed to be the next Iron Man.
Who said that?
Kevin Feige.
He said that she's supposed to be the next Iron Man?
Yes.
I doubt it. Peter Parker's still around.
Yes, but I'm telling you what he said. So, and there's still chances that Peter could show up in Doomsday. Also, real quick.
They're filming it now.
I'm saying there's still chances. Did you hear what Sony said to Disney?
Miles ain't gonna be part of it.
He can't be part of it until they finish the Spider-Verse. They made that announcement.
That's fine.
And they told Disney now you can't use them until we.
That's fine.
You got that knee, bro.
That knee. Sorry. They got I mean it's like not alleged. This is like that's exactly what they said.
That's fine.
So yeah.
I understand that.
I kind of like that.
I hate that it got pushed back all the way to 27 though.
Talking about Doomsday?
No, Spider-Man into Across from Spider-Verse. Or is it into? No, it's not into.
You said it right, but it makes sense though, because whatever they're about to do after Sony and Marvel renewed their deal for whatever they're about to do with Spider-Man, it makes sense. Because Spider-Verse, let's go ahead and finish this. We're not gonna say y'all can't use Miles at all. Let us finish this, then you can use him. Because by that point, by 2027, they already got what's gonna be written down for whatever the last 4 movies that they're gonna do with this Peter. 5 movies that they're gonna do with this Peter to give you that. I'm assuming his last 2 movies is gonna be him training Miles 2030, expect this version of Spider-Man to be pretty much done. That's what I'm looking at. Or to be.
Holland ain't about to be Spider-Man much longer.
But I heard they also talking about bringing back the old Avengers too.
No. So yes and no. So that basically is about to be this. Everything's about to be a reboot. This is about to be a reboot.
They're about to reboot everything. After I think Secret Wars, everything is about to be rebooted.
Everything that's about to happen in Doomsday and Secret Wars is about
Captain
to.
America, Iron Man, Thor, and all
it's just gonna be a younger version of them.
Different people, different actors.
I was about to say, but does that make sense because they basically killed everybody off?
No, I don't think they're killing everybody. I think they're gonna introduce you to Earth 1.
You need a microphone, sir. Who they killed off?
Didn't they kill off Iron Man already?
Yes.
Sort of, kind of, yeah.
And they're talking about bringing them back what? Basically 2 years later.
No. So you gotta understand how they're doing.
Secret Wars is coming out when?
2028, I think. But before you go there, the thing about it is there's gonna be new actors, young actors. They're gonna give you the true Avengers, and the true Avengers are Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, Hulk, Spider-Man, Wolverine. Depending on which version they're gonna use, either Reed Richards or Human Torch. I'm missing somebody. Hawkeye and Black Widow, and I am missing somebody. I didn't look at his shirt. Is there?
I wear it.
Daredevil, but that's.
Daredevil not gonna be in it.
Daredevil's probably not gonna be in the Avengers, but you can throw out that last person. But it's supposed to be the true Avengers, so you're gonna get a true Avengers movie, like what we saw what happened back in 2012 is the Avengers, but it was clearly missing some key members, which is why everybody would always make, Spider-Man needs to be in it, or Wolverine needs to be in it, or like somebody from. That's why they tried to do the Fantastic Four. The last time, even though that was Sony. Sony been trying to do a deal like this with them, but it was like we need to bring in Human Torch or somebody else, which is why they try to get Michael B because he's a big star. So, however, fucking Black Panther. That's what I was thinking of. That's the other Avenger. They're gonna try to make a true Avengers movie going down the road. So they're rebooting everything because because Kevin Feige said it. I saw Superman and I see where they're going. I'm excited for them. We're gonna immediately say we got to do a reboot. Because at first it wasn't supposed to be a reboot. Now he's like, we're gonna have to reboot. Because a lot of what they was putting out, like people like who they like. It's not, nobody's talking ish about like the newer characters coming up. They are, but they're not like going crazy about them, because when you did the old movies, you let us fall in love with these characters over time. You didn't just say, here, like them. You didn't do that. So he understands we've been fucking up. He knows that. He's admitted to it. He's admitted to it. So now it's like we just gotta fix it. So what's the only way to fix it? Which is what I said last year. Bro, just reboot it.
Well, as of right now on Tiki Wiki, we're closing in on 13,000 likes.
Appreciate y'all. Cool. But yeah, so we so I definitely say, like I said it last year, you just need to reboot it. Not because I didn't like everything that was going on, most of it I didn't, but I just knew when you talk about masses, if you're gonna try to cater more to the comic book fan, which going by this movie, going by Spider-Man No Way Home, going by Doctor Strange the second one, it looks like that's kind of where they're trying to pivot to. If you're trying to cater to the comic book fan, you need to do a reboot. You just need to. And they're gonna go with what you said. They're gonna get younger people that can be these characters. Probably it's gonna be in their contracts. I need you to sign like a 20-year deal.
It'll probably be 10 to 12.
Yeah, well, 10 to 12. So
20 years is a lot to hold somebody under contract in a career.
It is.
Even though we're running up on like 20 something now because of people like Thor, Iron Man, shit like that. People don't want to be held down because that was.
He'll be Thor for 20 years once it's 2029.
That's the whole reason John Krasinski didn't do.
Because he said he didn't want to be held down that long. Yeah.
Because that means you can't go make your own movies whenever.
You under their time.
Whenever call, you know what I'm saying. You're
on their time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, they need to get some people who can act, who don't really have a career. That's what they need. And then you can have some elder statesmen who don't have to do every movie.
I'm willing to put on makeup.
Same.
You know what I'm saying? Throw me in there. I'll put on white face.
Who would you be?
Professor X.
You? Oh, that's who you want to be?
No.
Who you want to be?
Bishop.
I
want to be Bishop. That way I don't have to cut my hair. But I want to be Bishop.
You can play a lot of people because you light as hell.
That's fucked up.
I don't know who I would play in Disney. That my bad. I don't know who I would play.
Who would y'all have play the new Iron Man?
He said, who would you have play the new Iron Man because he still won't come get a microphone?
Somebody young, so in their 30s. That's a great
Who would
one.
I get to play?
Would you say Dave Franco?
I
No,
wouldn't mind that.
no. He's too young. I mean, not too young. He's too, is it messed up if I say short?
Who?
Dave Franco. He's too short for me.
I mean, he's going to be in a suit. Who cares? You can shoot him from down low. Robert Downey Jr. is not tall.
It goes back to the whole thing with Wolverine.
I stand on my Wolverine tape. Wolverine is small in stature, but just a menace. If you get somebody tall, cool. But I would love Daniel
Should they
Radcliffe.
use comic book accurate Wolverine?
Huh? Who?
He said, should they use comic book accurate Wolverine?
He ain't got to be that short. I at least want somebody that's like 5'4".
I'm sorry, I love when
I
they
want
do
somebody
that
that's at
in a
least like
movie.
5'4" and below, 5'6" and below.
I know, I just like.
Hell,
when
if
they
I
do
was
that in
if
action
I was
movies.
white, I'd do it.
I'm short enough to do it. I'm cool with doing it.
You know what I'm saying?
If I was
It's
white,
nothing to get up there and stand like this for 45 minutes and film your scenes, and then you stand up, you stretch. You go back to doing this for 45 minutes, and then you stand up, you stretch. You go back to doing it. Like, it's okay.
yeah. But
And
they're probably
CGI you to make you look a little shorter, but
they're gonna
I do want Wolverine to be short because there's certain moves I've always wanted to see Wolverine do. Like in a video game, there's a move where he jumps at you and he's like this, and he does that, and he like slices through you like that. Like he sticks the claws in, and when he does it, like his knees in the air and everything, it's like a really cool move that he does. And he jumps at you. It doesn't look good when a 6 foot man does it. It looks pretty cool when a 5'4" nigga do it. You know what I'm saying? Like it just look different. It just look different when people are when their stature matches what they can do.
yeah.
So what would you suggest for Wolverine? Man?
He's talking about
The dude that played Eggsy and Kingsman.
oh yeah, you talking about
Daniel Radcliffe, but Daniel Radcliffe's getting older, and I want this person to be Wolverine for at least a 15 years.
Daniel Radcliffe still is only in his
I know,
30s, right?
I know.
He's
what,
what, like
young enough. He's
4
young
years older
enough.
than us,
I'm
right?
just saying he's young enough to do it, and so is the dude that played Eggsy. I just want whoever does it to want to be that type of character for
Is
a
it
long period of
Eggert?
time. Taggart Egerton or something.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Daniel Radcliffe was Harry Potter for like 20 years.
Yeah.
He might not want to be bogged down to a character for
Good
another
point.
20 years.
Good point.
That's what I'm saying by he's already been there, done that. Whereas Taggart, yeah, he was supposed to be the Kingsman, but that short-lived. He
Yeah.
did 2 movies, now it's over. You can do.
And then he tried to do
12,
Robin
15
Hood. It didn't
years.
work out.
It didn't work out.
Yeah.
This might be your role. It's
Yeah.
either gonna be this or James Bond.
Yeah.
But
They need to snatch
But-
him up before James Bond.
right, because I see Aaron Taylor Johnson can be Wolverine,
Yo.
but he can also be James Bond.
I would love him for Wolverine.
Me too.
That's my
Because
pick.
Craven
Aaron Taylor-
really should have been his audition for Wolverine.
Yeah. But I love him for Wolverine.
Me too.
Me, and then you might
Because
not.
Craven should have been an older character anyway. Craven should have been somebody like John Hamm.
Yes. Yes. But now I love that. I didn't think of John Hamm, and I love John Hamm. John Hamm is a great fucking actor. But because they're not gonna be able to probably get Henry Cavill at this point because what's the name I already
Bruh,
said.
there's rumors that he's gonna be Batman.
I was just finna get
There's
to
a
that.
bunch of rumors. that
I was
he's
just
gonna be
finna get to that
And
because
that's why James Gunn got that shit wrapped so tight.
Yeah.
Because it's like.
because he said
These people want to see your dirty ass socks.
we had got on to him about him showing his feet. Nah. So but
I ain't getting paid for it, I understand.
but he had came out. James Gunn had came out and said that he sat down him.
I get my toes good.
But he sat down him and it was somebody else to let him know, we're sorry, but we're not gonna, because it came out that The Rock was trying to strong arm them because The Rock wanted to take over the DCU, but it didn't. It didn't work out. No, it came out. No, he was trying to strong arm them, but it didn't happen. So they got James Gunn, because apparently he'd been signed with them for like 4 years. They only just made the announcement after he was making a Superman movie. So he had said, we've been sat him down and let him know, and he said we apologized to him in the moment. And then it's like, oh well, that was sad. And he said, yeah, but we would love to have him in it. And when the moment he said that, I was like, what you got him signed up for? Because even Henry has been quiet. He's like, I'm working on Warhammer. That's all he's been talking about. And I'm like, I like that. You hiding some shit. Personally, if he is Batman, I would be extremely happy.
I mean, that'd be cool.
But I still want.
You have Henry Cavill as Batman, and then it was another rumor that they talking about he could fuck around and make Alan Richardson Booster Gold.
But see, I want it. Yes, but I really wanted before this Henry Cavill stuff came out. I wanted Alan Richardson. You even said why. This was a while ago when we talked about this. I wanted Alan Richardson as Batman.
I did too.
I think he would be great as Batman.
I think he'd be great for the look of Batman, but the more I think about it, the more I want somebody slightly younger. I have a pick that I've always wanted for Batman, but he's too old now, so I don't want him anymore. But I used
to want John Hamm.
Yeah, a lot of people did.
I wanted John Hamm 10-15 years ago. I wanted John Hamm.
I wanted Scott Adkins. I wanted a Batman that could really fight.
Yeah.
But now I want Alexander Bjornsson or whatever his name is, the dude that played Bjorn.
Yeah, you've been on that for a minute. Yeah,
bro. He big enough. He's old. He's like 30-some years old.
He's right there with
Corn Sweat. Like, I think the height is the same and everything, but the reason they saying something about Henry Cavill, because it was like, if you look at the comics and the TV shows, Bruce Wayne and Superman have traditionally always looked similar
to each other. Yeah. Because it's supposed to be you're on this side and I'm on this side. Yeah. So I kind of like it. I ain't gonna front. I'm when I heard that, I was like, you fucking with me. I like that.
See,
but Alan Richardson's Booster Gold is
what I need
great.
to see whenever they do bring in Batman and Batman beat Superman, I do need to see a snippet of that scene where Superman looks under the mask and he's like, you peeped. And I need that. I need that. And then he come back like, oh, hi, Lois. Yeah, I need all that. Bro.
But they doing World's Finest. He already said James Gunn said we're doing World's Finest. And when I heard that, like, people been talking about it all on Twitter. I'm gonna be one of those people that admit it. You cannot fuck up World's Finest. Because it's different. You say we're gonna do a Batman Superman movie. Then it's like, okay, whatever. But he said we're doing World's Finest, which means do not fuck up that story. Because World's Finest is the comic that made everybody go, you gotta do something with them in it. Like, as far as in like bring the Justice League. So World's Finest is held, and then they had an even comic book run of World's Finest where it was just Batman and Superman for a long time. So you got to do that right, and that's how. But people was I saw this one, and because I haven't read this in a minute, but there's a comic where there's on this page there's Superman, on this page there's Batman, and you're seeing them each talk. You're seeing Superman talk to Lois, you see Batman talking to Selena, Catwoman, and they're basically saying why they fuck with each other. And Superman and Batman both say, no, he's better than me. They both think that they're like, no, Bruce is like, Clark's better than me. And
they say something different. I think Superman says something along the lines of Batman is willing to do the things that I'm not willing to do, and then Batman says something along the lines of because Clark is a better man than me.
No, that's what they said. That he's a better man than me. They both said that. At the end of the comic, they both said nah, because he's better than me. And I like that because that's their friendship. It's a deep respect, but it's a friendship, and that's why when you see, like, me and him both said one of our favorite stories is when.
But you don't kill, do you?
Right. But one of our favorite stories, which is funny, is when Clark breaks through the cage after Batman kills the Joker, and he said, you did it for me, and he hugs him and said, I will take you out, just give me the word.
I'm gonna do my time.
Yeah, now I'm gonna do my time. And then he turns, he said, I knew you would say that. He's walking away, he like, just let me know. That's that. If you ever get tired of being in this motherfucker, I will take you out, rip you out this movie.
Ain't nobody about to beat him up in there. Anybody about to beat him up in prison?
It's the fact that y'all just finding this nigga Batman. Leave him alone.
I'm glad this man should get a reduced time.
You know. Now that somebody.
Batman will force himself to sit there out of his righteousness.
Yeah. But like after seeing the Superman movie for the second time, and then I saw something that made sense. Cause I'm mad that I didn't think about it. So I'm sorry if I don't remember your name. If I can remember it, I'll make sure I put your thing in context and in our description. He said, why wasn't there a moment in Superman like there was in The Dark Knight when the dude found out when they're supposed to find out who Superman is, and he said, and it's like, so you're going to go to the person who you believe is Superman, who just beats people up on a daily, and you think that's going to work out for you?
He's talking about in Batman when Lucius Fox was him.
Yeah.
He's like, so you're gonna go to a man who cascades around beating up vigilantes, and your plan is to blackmail this person? Good luck. Like that shit is dope.
Yeah.
Your plan is to blackmail this person? Really? Okay. I want to see that work for you.
Yeah.
You're gonna blackmail the person that's beating up people for fun.
Yeah. I need something like that to happen. I do. But I will say, being able to see both of these movies back to back, I would say that and Thunderbolts, this has been a pretty good year for superhero movies. For comic book movies, it's been a pretty good year. Comic book shows, not so much, because I don't think it was awful. It was fine.
You finished it?
Yes, that's why I was tripping about Mephisto. I think Daredevil
was good, didn't have enough action.
Yes, but the moments. I really need Homie to stay Kingpin for a while, but I know he's too old.
What do you mean?
I want him to be Kingpin for the next.
Probably gonna be Kingpin for the next 10 years.
Yeah, I need that, and I want him to go against Spider-Man.
Kingpin, look at him.
I want him to go against Peter.
It's not gonna happen.
I know it's not, but I need it.
Because he's not allowed in movies.
I know, but tell me a part of you don't need that. I need that, because Kingpin is one of Spider-Man's quintessential villains.
Give me somebody else in the movies.
But they're supposed to be part of the same universe, because they show old boy as Daredevil in that same universe.
No, they didn't. They showed him as Matt Murdock.
You still sticking to that?
Mm-hmm.
That's fine.
Because I've been paying attention to the bullshit that they do.
Yeah.
So I don't think that he's even going to be in it. That's why they're going to keep certain people in just
the TV,
and then the other people in that. That's why DC is going to that as well. That's why he's like, even though it's all connected, you're not going to see a bunch of crossover shit.
Nah.
Because that's how that shit get convoluted.
Yeah.
They want to make it where you can go watch this and only watch that and not have to watch this. They're not making shit for fans. They're making it for everybody.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Which I hate. Make it for fans.
Well, he also came out and said that even some of the video games are going to be tied to the universe.
I mean, that would be cool, but it's going.
But how he phrased it was, the TV and the games are going to be dependent on what happens in the movies, but the movies will not be dependent on what happens in the TV and the games. So it's like if you're gonna tell the story about Penguin, right? Mm-hmm. Yes, this happens in that movie with Batman. Mm-hmm. Whatever's going on with him, kind of like what they actually did. Whatever happened with him is everything you see is coming from what happened in that Batman movie. Mm-hmm. But when Batman continues, everything that happened in here doesn't necessarily gonna come and be in the next Batman movie. That's what he basically was saying. So I think DC is pretty much in good hands. The movie I want to see the most right now, honestly, it's not even Batman. As much as I do want to see it, because they haven't announced it yet, and I don't think they're gonna announce it, I need to see the Clayface movie.
Why?
Because it's a body horror movie, and
it's gonna be a horror movie.
And that's why I need to see it.
I'm interested in why you want to see it so bad.
I want to see it because we haven't gotten Clayface on screen, and we haven't had since the cartoons, and I mean like the Batman animated series cartoons, a true depiction of Clayface. So I want to see that. If you said it's a horror movie, it's a body horror movie, and this could be the introduction to Batman. I need to see that.
Yeah.
I need to see that.
So if they're gonna make it a horror movie, do you think that they shouldn't include Scarecrow?
No.
No.
Why not?
Because Scarecrow isn't the reason
You'll
that.
automatically take away from Clayface.
Yeah.
The moment Scarecrow is on scene in a horror movie, you take away from.
Because the thing about it is, as big as Clayface is as far as to fans, Scarecrow is above Clayface.
Scarecrow is.
He's more known.
If you do a horror movie with Scarecrow, you could do an entire horror movie by itself.
Yeah.
The moment you put him in somebody else's movie, you remove the aspect of the original villain because Scarecrow adds such a fear into the realm because of the fear toxin. The moment he injects somebody, it's not body horror, it's horror.
Yeah.
It's just straight.
What if it's just like a small little cameo?
What would he do?
I think he introduces Clayface to what ends up becoming the horror part of it. He injects him with whatever.
Clayface alone is scary enough for people.
Wasn't Clayface made by Joker?
No.
But I would like. I get where you're coming from.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't use Scarecrow. I'd use Hugo Strange.
Okay. Yeah.
You'll use the Doctor. Cool. That's fine.
I'd use Hugo Strange, have him be the doctor that gives Clayface, who was an actor, the little potion that allows him to switch faces, and then it takes over because it's too much or those like whatever, and then it poisons him, causes him to melt and mutate into this thing, and then now he's Clayface, the bad person. But I want to know if they're going to take it through the realm of Clayface being a former friend of Bruce Wayne's, or if Clayface going to be just a random actor.
So you're basically trying to see how they're gonna do the actor or they're gonna do the cop.
Yeah.
To my understanding, they're doing the actor. And the synopsis that was given is the actor. It's not the cop. But they could switch that because you know how shit go. Oh, this probably sounds better because the filming just finished or just started, one of the two. Because I think the movie comes out next year, if I'm not mistaken.
Allegedly, yeah.
Yeah, so I can't. That's the movie like I need to see before I'm like, yes, DC's back on. That's the one I need to see.
So Clayface is gonna be your determiner.
Yes, because
Not Supergirl.
no. The reason why I'm gonna say that is this: if the goal is we're gonna give you all of these movies and they're gonna be you might get a space comedy, you might get a buddy pick, you might get what Supergirl's supposed to be, which is a what is it like a buddy space travel type of thing with Lobo. It's basically what they're saying, like you doing like a road trip, but they're going through space together. If that's what it's gonna be, okay. My depiction is like if you're gonna try to do these different things and they're all supposed to kind of come together, which is what the comics are, like with the Green Lantern, with the Lantern Corps, which it's a buddy cop TV series that will eventually become a movie with Jon Stewart or Hal Jordan. We don't know yet, but that's what that's supposed to be. If you're trying to do that, I'm fine with it. You're trying to bring horror in it. I need to know, can you handle that? So if it's good, and I don't need it to be awesome, I just need it to be good. If it's good, we're in good hands. Cool. I'm okay with it. But if it's bad, I'm gonna be so fucking scared because I need Batman to be semi-horror.
Why? Think about the movies that they're making and in conjunction with the universe that they're building. Look at the Superman movie. How could Batman be a horror movie?
What you talking about?
That's why I said semi. So Superman's supposed to be
because the universes have to be able to blend.
Yeah.
They might not have to match, but they have to be
to
able
blend.
to blend.
Yeah, that's why when you look
have
at
to be able to put Superman in Batman.
Batman's a horror movie himself.
No. So like if you look at the screenshots that they have of what's going on with Supergirl, and you look at the screenshots going on in the Lantern Corps, everything is still kind of bright. So for me, the reason why I was saying they're doing a body horror with Clayface. So if Batman necessarily don't have to be horror, but it has to be horror elements because he's supposed to bring fear, like the one with Robert. Like the one with Robert Pattinson. It's not horror, but it's a fucking thriller. Maybe that's the movie. Maybe that's what I mean. It needs to be a detective thriller.
Yeah.
That's pretty much. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's what I need for it to be. If it's that, but they're trying something with these movies where it's like the problem that Zack Snyder had was that everything was almost the same. We don't need that. We need Batman to feel like Batman, Superman to feel like Superman, the Lanterns to feel like the Lanterns, so that when they meet together, it makes sense about what's going on. Iron Man, Thor, and Captain America, all three of those were not the same movies. You had a movie about a dude becoming a super fucking soldier, and it was basically a period piece. Basically, Iron Man was about a fucking narcissist, an intelligent narcissist who had to get his ass humble. Not to the point that he's not still himself, but humble. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then Thor was a fucking love story. The first Thor, basically. Mm-hmm. And then you had them basically have a movie together. That's what happened with that. That's why it worked, because these characters made sense together. As far as, because you're like, oh, okay. And then when you find out that the Hulk from that movie is from the Avengers is the Hulk from Edward Norton's, then you're looking at a almost not body horror, but like almost on that scale, but just more action. So when you put all of that together, all of these elements don't seem like they're supposed to go together, but then it makes sense because if you've seen those movies, if you've seen those movies, then all of that, it all works in conjunction. You feel me? So I need them to do these things and for them to work, but the only way I would feel comfortable is when I see Clayface, because that means that from this day forward, what are they doing with Sandman? They have a Swamp Thing movie coming out too. So like all of these things matter. The thing that's gonna make you know that they're doing it right is gonna be Clayface. I think he's gonna be fine with Supergirl because he wants to do Supergirl so fucking badly. So I'm not fearful of that. Jason Momoa as Lobo, awesome. And he talks about it like he putting his love and heart in it. So if it's anything, let's just say it's on the same scale. I mean, not scale. Let's say it's on the same. Go ahead. Let's say it's on the same marking as Superman, maybe a tad bit better. I expect that for Supergirl, if I'm honest. I don't know what to expect from them with Clayface, Swamp Thing, Batman, Brave and the Bold. And now you announce World's Finest, but I need to see how you're setting up the Batman world, because from my understanding, Solomon Grundy's in this world, because he's supposed to be part of the Swamp Thing movie. I need to know what the fuck you doing. You feel me? I
don't think it'd probably be bad though.
I don't think it's gonna be bad. I just need to see it. That's what I'm saying. That's the movie for me that's gonna make me say, all right, I fuck with y'all. I see what you got going on. What's yours?
What's my what?
What's your movie that's going for the DCU that's gonna be like, all right, I trust y'all?
Batman.
Oh, Batman Brave and the Bold? Okay.
You have to get Batman right.
That's true.
I don't give a fuck about Clayface. I don't give a fuck about Superwoman. I don't give a fuck about Superman. DC is predicated off of two people, Superman and Batman. It's easy to do a Superman movie. You just can't fuck it up. And you fuck it up by not letting Superman be Superman. That's neither here nor there. Batman is the quintessential because Batman is the only person that's a human, so he's the only person that is not built off of extra plot armor by having superpowers in any way, shape, form, or fashion. So you actually have to write a story to have a good Batman movie, and in doing so, that's the only way you can prove that you're going in the right direction, because it has to make sense, it has to provide elements of who the character is, and it has to be good, and it has to fit the universe.
Cool. Y'all got something to say, because I got to set him off real quick.
I'm just listening. I ain't gonna lie, I'm learning because
I gotta see the lineup.
You got something to say?
Not to be rude, I'm not really.
KT, are you still there?
They still there.
Y'all still there? Okay.
I'm still learning, so I'm just listening to them because I know enough Marvel to get by, but other than that, I'm learning because I had to go relook about when he said Edward Norton talk. I was like that sounds familiar.
Yeah,
I've seen I've seen the Hulks with
yeah, it's the second Hulk movie.
Yeah, the one that's
a little darker. Yeah. All right, so listen.
When he kicked oh boy.
So let's set Smoke off. I'm sorry, because it kind of brought me back to it. You not here is a problem, but homie said he ain't like Nicolas Cage as an actor. Because he
I went off on him on the
No, they didn't see it though.
Yeah.
They didn't see
In
it.
the group chat.
Yeah.
I went off in the group chat. I let them know that they're wrong.
You said there. I think Nicolas Cage is an outstanding actor. And I kept saying The Departed. I got that
Nicolas
wrong.
Cage is a wonderful actor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I
kept
said he was in The Departed.
I kept messing up because I was in like in my feelings, nigga. He was not in that movie.
No, he wasn't.
It was Leaving Las Vegas, and then there was another movie in 2003 that he was nominated for, but he lost to Adrian Brody that year, and now I can't fucking now I can't fucking remember what movie
I
it
think I was
was.
going out to Chili's or something when I heard. I forgot where I was at. When they started going off in the group chat.
Oh yeah, we was going on off. We
started going crazy. I was
The man
like,
is-
because he had some wild takes.
The man is a part of the Capella family, like, first of all. Second of all, I don't know what you said, because I think you said something I ain't about to look if you did, because you know you wrong. You know.
I can tell you what he said. He said he did not like him as an actor. He said he only had the only movies that he did that were good were
Ghost Rider was one.
Ghost Rider was one of them. He said National Treasure, and then there was another one that he said it was like 4 that he named.
So he didn't say Face Off or Con Air.
He didn't say Face Off. He didn't say Con Air.
He didn't say Snake Eyes.
No, he didn't think he did good in Snake Eyes. I had the same face. I had the same exact face when he said, I'm like,
I wish I could see his facial expression. It deflated like a balloon. So
bruh,
fast. It went from a smile to
listen. I just had finished editing that particular video.
Snake Eyes is such a good fucking movie. How do you don't think he did good in that movie of all movies? That shit was great.
Bro, his face.
He didn't think he did good in Long Legs, and I liked him in Long Legs. Yeah, he said
almost
Long Legs
won
was
the award for
boring.
Long
He said
Legs.
Long Legs was boring.
He's born. You're born. How about that? You're born.
Milo said that.
Look at you doing your job. Born.
Milo said he did.
Like Nicolas Cage.
Milo said he did good in that one movie with the
He even did
with the
good in
animatronics.
With the animatronics.
I forgot what it's called.
He even did good in Renfield. He even did.
I named Renfield.
Renfield was good.
I named Renfield.
I thought it was funny.
Yeah, I thought he
I
did.
thought it was funny. He did good in Willy's Wonderland.
Yes.
He did good in
There you go.
Oh yeah, Willy's
It's a
Wonderland. Yeah.
hotel movie. I think it was like a hotel movie, and he like going around killing people or saving people from getting killed.
He saved people from getting killed. You talking the one where it was like that red aesthetic?
Yeah.
Most of them.
Yeah.
I know.
That was good.
Yeah, he was great in that. That's when he really started like making great movies again. Yeah.
Because he was in with, I think, like the movie Mob or some shit like that, and then he owed people some money, so he was just making movies to get them out. And of course, real actors, you know that you're not about to put in hard work for real when you're not getting nothing off of it. You're just gonna do enough to get by. Just like musical artists and rappers, when they just dropping albums to get people off their back, you're not gonna drop your best work on that because you're not gonna get nothing from it. So you're just gonna make something
That's
good
why
enough to
Baby
make
ain't
them
Baby
some
no
money,
more.
make their money back, and then you'll save your good work for when you're doing something that's gonna make you $1 million or something that's gonna get you an Academy Award or something that's gonna get you a Grammy. You're gonna save your abilities for when you can actually utilize them instead of just using it to pay off some debt. So that way, I'm not just using up my great skill and talent for shit that I'm not gonna get paid for. I'm gonna use it when I'm actually getting paid and making some money. That way, I can use it to diversify my portfolio.
That's why Lil Baby ain't baby no more. I said that's why Lil Baby ain't baby no more.
Well, what is he?
He just don't make the same type of music anymore.
Oh, but right. his first.
You can't be a hood nigga forever.
I know.
Sometimes you gotta grow up.
That's what I'm saying.
And that's why
I
if your
get it.
rapper is good, then he'll accustomed to the times. That's why niggas like me, who favorite rappers, T.I., Killer Mike, goddamn the Clips and shit like that, Lupe Fiasco, people who actually are of substance, who can rap about anything, and you can grow up with them and grow with them throughout time, and you won't have to sit there and be like, damn, this nigga ain't even the same no more. Yeah, because my rapper can actually rap.
No, I'm gonna be honest, it's just because Baby got paid.
That's the point he's making.
That's the exact point that I'm making.
That's the point he's making.
T.I. made money. He stopped talking about hood nigga shit and started rapping about, me and Killer T.I. be like, me and Killer Mike about to start a business over here doing this, and he will rap about that. He gonna rap about that. He not anymore because that nigga's done rapping because
Ludacris
he won like $72 million. But Ludacris, he rap about shit he do now.
Even
he
50.
rap about hoes and area codes no more. I'm married and I got a dual citizenship in Africa and America. I'm rapping about living and partying. Because that's what I'm doing.
Like even
Jay-Z, I'm rapping about the problems that's going on in my marriage. I'm rapping about therapy. I'm rapping about being a grown man. I'm growing up. I'm maturing. I'm not rapping about the same hood nigga shit. Like a lot of
Will
people
Smith.
a lot of people don't like. I'm gonna get to him. A lot of people don't like Thug song with Future, that Money on Money, but that shit hard as hell.
It is.
Then the nigga like, I don't want to tell you to shoot. I ain't the one to tell you to shoot if you gotta go kill. Like, nah, nigga, that shit is hard, bro, because he's telling people like, hey, I'm maturing, I'm growing, I can still make good music. It might not be what I was making, but I can still make good music. I ain't gotta make YN shit forever. Then you got Will Smith. Yeah, he got that new song, I like pretty girls, 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 girls. I like pretty girls, girls, girls. That shit kind of catchy for
It is catchy.
If you go overseas to like Europe and shit, that shit is a banger #1. And guess what? He fucking with a girl that I think is from over there, or she foreign or something. I don't think she American. But even still,
and Jada mad.
he like pretty girls.
He acting like he's single. Ain't he?
You didn't act like you was married to him when you was fucking with August.
Mm-hmm.
I had an entanglement with August.
Right.
Right, now you mad because he on Big Willie time.
Yeah. You mad that you forgot who Big Willie was?
Yeah.
Bigger picture, baby, back.
What?
Bigger than black and white. Probably. Yeah.
But it's like if you gonna be good.
Baby can talk with him. Baby, he can do it. He just stopped he just stopped trying on niggas. And like I said, it's just.
If he stopped trying, then it never was really in him.
It was
I mean, no, Thug was the one who basically forced him to do it.
That's true.
And he said that. So it was never really in him. Like you want to know who was in? DaBaby. Because if you're listening to his music today, the nigga is just as hard as he was when he first came out, and he not rapping about the same.
About 4 different freestyles.
But he not. But I'm saying, he not even doing the same music when you listen to his old shit to what he's talking about now. Now he's talking about being a fucking father and like making his money and how he's doing. Like, bro, you have to grow.
With dealing with his brother.
Yeah, like you have to grow at some point. Like he said, you can't be a YN forever.
I know.
Exactly.
Because you won't be a YN forever. You won't be young
I was
forever.
a child, but when I became a man, I put on those childish things.
You're eventually gonna become Unc and OG.
Facts. Facts. Right now, we still big bro.
Yeah.
We ain't unks until we 35.
That's a fact.
Yeah. People be getting that them terminologies mixed up.
Yeah.
I'm talking about, I'm 22, I'm about to be an Unc.
That nigga, no, you still a YN.
You an uncle. You an uncle if you got a niece and a nephew, little nigga. But at the same time, you ain't an unc yet. Shit, I'm about ready to be an OG though. You know what I mean?
Well, we damn near there, so we got 4 more years. So yeah.
Hey, let me talk to you real fast.
But I like.
Let me talk to your nephew. Come here, you little youngin'. Let me tell you something. That little girl over there, she like you. But I can't wait to be that type of.
Boy.
He ain't gonna be no good, man. I ain't gonna say.
Now he gonna be the aunt that like we used to see when
you need.
There you go, the nigga that when you was on the swings playing basketball and then some people about to start fighting, he's like, hey, yo, now let me holler at y'all, shaking that fucking whatever's in his hand, whether it's a Skittle or that fucking meat, still sunflower seed. Hey, let me holler at y'all real quick. First off,
I don't know why y'all
out here fighting.
Good time. Be just like the nigga from Ali C shit. Man, y'all ruining the Cadillac.
Yeah.
Just be Cadillac. Hey, he ruining the Cadillac. Nah, cause see, the older I get, the more I'm realizing I'm gonna call the police on your ass. My phone don't dial 911, so excuse me, man, can I use your phone? Yeah, just tell them.
Facts. You get to a point where it's like, man, I don't got
time for that shit.
I got time for that.
Too many people just want to
I'm Charleston White in this bitch.
Is it too many people want to record?
Yeah.
I'm Charleston
Yeah,
White.
it is too many. It is too many people that want to record, and that's why.
You gotta just
It's too many people dying. It's too many people wanting to record. It's too much dumb shit. It's too much nigga shit. I ain't never heard of some shit called black fatigue. Like,
what is that?
Yeah,
It started with the dude from Boondocks.
It's like
It started with the dude from Boondocks. People saw his old interview, and they brought it because he made what people didn't realize is that the point he was making made sense, and they just tried to turn it to something else. There is a such thing technically as black fatigue because black fatigue is like we're tired of ratchet shit.
Getting tired of the stereotypes that's associated.
Yeah,
with
when we're more than that.
Black people like stereotypes aren't true, but you don't realize you're perpetuating that shit.
Yeah.
Like you want to wear bonnets and weird ass hair colors and skirts that's too high, or have your belly out, or do all types of dumb ass shit, and then you want to be mad when motherfuckers say something about it. Not saying that women don't look good with it. At the same time, you gotta understand, hey, you can't be mad at the image that's portraying to people. You can't be mad when somebody looks at you as if you have a low self-esteem, when you keep changing the natural shit about yourself. Your hair doesn't grow out of your head pink or purple or blue. Like, it doesn't. Those aren't natural hair colors, and you wonder why people look at you like you ratchet. Your ass don't need to be hanging out all the time, and then you wonder why people just look at you as a quick fuck. Niggas don't need to be walking around with their shirts off all the time and then wonder why people just want to come up and rub on them or touch them. You're not saying that a lot of niggas don't like that shit because, hey, if you want to come rub on me, be my guest. But it's just, you got to understand the image that you're putting out into the world is going to, the image you're putting out is going to attract a certain image of you to other people. They're going to have a certain perspective based on how you present yourself to the world. If you stink, they're going to say something. If you look a certain way, if your nails is dirty, you don't keep yourself manicured, like men and women, like if you walk out looking a certain way, that is how people envision you or your household. And yes, you don't judge a book by its cover, but you walk out one day and you meet somebody that could change your life, but you look like a bum. What you gonna do then? You ruined your opportunity because you dress like trash. You might not be a hoe, but you dress like one, and that's all you hang out with. So what you think they gonna think about you? Birds of a feather flock together. Don't be a part of the flock. Dress differently, look differently. Dress for the job you want, not the one you got. Like, do proper by yourself. Live a certain way, and you might acquire certain things in life. But if you don't do that, then you can't be mad at what's given to you because you're only presenting yourself in a bullshit manner. You can't be mad these niggas treat you like a hoe if you present yourself like a hoe. Be Sue Storm. Be a wife.
Facts.
Be Reed. Be a husband. Be a fucking man out here. Put down the guns. Fight some fucking body. Shit, I got some boxing gloves. Let's put them on. Let's go in the back, run a couple rounds. Get up, shake some hands, and go on about your business.
And put the motherfucking phones down and let people square up. Let people square up without it being put all out on the internet and stuff. Let two grown men or two teenagers, whatever it is, duke it out, and then let everybody walk and go home. Because the reason why people crashing out is because they don't know how to handle embarrassment, and none of y'all know how to handle embarrassment. Because y'all always say that won't be me. You don't know who the fuck you gonna meet. Motherfucking everybody take L's. At some point, your nigga might cheat. At some point, your bitch might cheat. Shit just happens. You all human.
That's it.
As a 22-year-old, you need to put the phone down for real. I ain't gonna lie, I seen a dude almost get hit the other day because he was walking on his phone like.
But not even just that. Fuck you being 22-year-old because it started with us. Hey, we 31. We are the generation. Listen, just listen before you start. I'm gonna say it. We are the generation that grew up without phones and with them. We remember AOL. We remember having to wait to use all of that, to use all of that. We remember those times. We remember what a flip. We remember. Call me after 9, bro. We remember the brick phones all the way to the chirp, all the way to the flip, all the way to the razor, to the smartphone.
I still love the importance of remembering phone numbers.
Hey, you gotta remember.
Facts.
Memorizing phone numbers.
That's what I'm saying. Like
my mom and dad phone number.
So the reason why I said that is because with us.
What's her phone number?
Oof.
Damn.
Look at you. I'm saying with us, we was the ones that used to start that. I'm gonna record that fight and I'm gonna post it. I ain't got no
old lady, but I know my baby mama phone number.
Oh, listen.
But you feel me? We started that.
I still know my stepdaddy phone number by heart. I don't never.
That's what I'm saying. I know my mom and dad phone number by heart. I was just talking about that.
But we remember that.
3 years now.
Right? I know you remember saying like, oh y'all, World Star. That's us.
That is y'all.
That's us.
Damn, I ain't think about that.
And I'm not proud of it, but I'm saying.
That was never me.
But it's our generation. Right.
No, put your phone up, handle that shit so we can go. Don't nobody film this shit.
Right. And that was me.
I'm old school.
Bro, I don't want to see all that shit. I didn't have a cell phone until I was 18, nigga. I bought my own.
It ain't gonna be me.
What? Because you look weird just holding your phone out.
It ain't gonna be me.
Maybe y'all can understand that better than me.
It's a 4-man situation. Which one of y'all taking one for the team? What you mean?
That's what I'm saying, but y'all can understand it
who
better
asked
than
that
me.
question?
What you mean it's a Miguel? What you mean it's a 4-man situation? One of y'all saying?
Which one of y'all getting the ugly homegirl?
Oh, not me.
No.
You picked the ugly.
Nah.
History.
He said it was if you was
We
single,
already had
nigga.
this discussion when
Yeah.
he said, when we get big, who you think gonna be the biggest host?
That doesn't mean I'm trying to make them my wife.
No. The foreman is for the team, nigga. It's gonna be you.
Man.
all of us have a certain level of dignity.
Man.
You be like, shit, she going.
Hey, listen.
We literally had this talk.
Even if I was
We literally had. I can put those old clips out too.
Man.
ready to scrap for my nigga, I ain't taking one for no team.
I said if you were single, nigga.
Again, I'm not taking one for a team. I scrap for
I
mine.
ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing. You knew what I was about to say.
Man, you know
I
what?
knew what I was about to say.
She might have the best throat. I don't care.
See, that's exactly what the fuck we just said.
See,
there
your
you go.
stand is just stupid.
What you mean that throat?
We've each said nah.
Hell nah.
We asked you, have you said no? You was like, why would I do that?
By him no more.
That's the clip. I have the
I don't know
clip.
what he taking.
When we asked, he said I've said no before. I said I've said no before, and he was like, I don't even need it all the time. So yeah, I've said no, and then you was like, nah, I don't think I ever said no. We all said yeah. We kind of expected it. It's on an old episode from last year, nigga. Yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah, you gotta say fuck it, cause we know who it's gonna be. We ain't stupid. We are not stupid over here. So to answer your question, there you go. That's a
You
good
can't
question.
even dispute that.
You can't dispute that shit. at
His
all.
track record speaks for itself.
It straight up do.
He be yamming them ugly hoes, I tell you though. He be yamming them motherfuckers. They be loud and everything. Just
Bruh.
sounded like wildebeest just down in the forest. Damn, hearing that shit from another room, you be like, nigga, let me turn the volume all the way up.
For real, you got something
My
going on.
TV is loud on 15. I had that shit on 45. Like, I'm drowning out everything. Shit in that motherfucker. I'm like, what the fuck is he doing to them? She's having maybe some.
You know you're not supposed to do your best work on everybody, right?
Nah, he didn't know.
I don't know how to do mediocre.
You say you don't know.
I don't know how to do mediocre.
So you still need to grow up.
Yeah.
You gotta come to the gym too.
Yeah.
That's how you do mediocre. You learn how to flex them muscles properly. Oh, so if I hit her like this,
Nigga, you know what? Stop doing whatever this shit is and just do that. Just do that. You don't have to dip, nigga. Just
Eddie Griffin. Do not Black Dynamite that shit.
It clicked a long time ago, huh?
when she said, "I'm sorry, daddy." No, when she said, "Okay, daddy."
Ain't
All
nobody, they didn't. 'Cause
Yeah,
they-
when she said that, all I could do was just be like, "Nigga."
that is not the messages you're looking for.
And then not. Can I say the rest?
Sorry.
I can say the rest. Okay, not to put his shit out like that. Only for like right before we pull up to his house, his phone ring.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. He answers it. Oh hey baby. Hey, what you doing? Oh, I'm with Mike. Shows me. I'm like, hey. Oh, what y'all finna do? We finna hang out with Chris. I think we should go play the game. Cause we used to have those matches and shit. Where, long ass
2K,
matches
yeah.
on 2K. He was about to go play the game. She was like, oh, okay, so do you want me to come to the house after you get done? He was like, yeah. And I'm like, dang, she turned around real quick, not knowing it's a different chick. Like his actual girl that we all hung with, right? And she was like, oh, okay. I was like, dang, that's a quick turnaround. And she was like, and she said, yep, me and him, we argued like a couple of days ago, but it's fine. I'm not really tripping about it. And I'm like, I didn't say it out loud. I just looked at him like he was like, he just did, cause he still had the phone on me, so he was like, and I was like, yeah, okay, cool. And then she's like, all right, well, just call me when, and I'll come over. And he was like, okay, click. I said that. He was like, okay, so before you start, let me explain what happened.
That's why you have all the problems you have.
Probably so.
Ain't no probably, nigga. Ain't no probably. Ain't no probably.
Change your wording, bro.
Hey, that was years ago, man. I'm a different man now.
I'm a different man now.
I'm a different man
You
now.
said probably so.
Bruh.
You need to change how you speak, man.
He's our friend that all of us have bailed out at one point or another.
Bailed out?
He's our friend that all of us have bailed out at one point or another. Oh, he's done it several times for your ass.
He's done the most recent.
Yeah.
The most important. And we gonna keep it at that.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I used to do a lot of bailouts.
Y'all gotta learn how to just. Well, you young, but also learn. Well, you also pretty much married, so you
I got catfish.
could go 10 miles an hour. I mean, 90 miles an hour.
I got catfished a few times since I did a bailout. I used to call my brother talking about.
I got catfish. I got catfish one time, and I know. I got catfish one time, and I know I embarrassed her because I definitely just turned around.
Damn.
That one dude does.
I'm walking up. I'm walking up, and then I'm like, "Hey, yo, I'm here." She said, "Oh, okay, I see you. I'm waving at you. I see the wave." I'm like, "Oh, okay. Are you behind your friend?" And she was like, "No, that's me." And I looked at her, and I was like, "Okay." And I just walked out, cause don't fucking lie to me. Yeah, 1000%. But you
walking up to see her?
We was meeting up
A
somewhere.
little bit.
This is when
but at that point you
I was walking up to her. I was like, "Yo, is this your
So
friend?"
you didn't already got out the car.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're rude.
The key is to stay in the car and be like, where you at? I don't see you. I'm right here. I don't see you. I'm right here. Guess you're not here. Then keep driving.
Yeah. And then she sent me this long.
You're supposed to get her to come outside.
Nah, she sent me this long ass message talking about I can't believe you just walked out just because I don't look the same. I said, you don't look the same. I said, those are two different people. No, they're not. People always say me and my cousin look alike. That's your. I didn't talk to your cousin. But don't lie to me. I am an asshole.
You sound like granddad off the Boondocks.
But it's the fucking truth. Y'all, they've known me for years, bro. When you lie to me, I just will walk away from you.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, and I mean, even in full-blown relationships, and a girl trying to gaslight me, he's seen it several times with my ex, my baby mom that he used to see me with all the time back in the day. And she's like, I know you and I'm like, you lying. No, I'm not.
Okay.
And just walk away from her. Don't walk away. I'm like, I don't know. Let's go. Like, just get
I'm not gonna believe that bullshit.
I don't got time for it. Fuck all that, man. Hate liars. I understand when you have to, but you don't have to. Like I'm perfectly fine with.
I can understand a lie, especially if I understand why you lied.
Yeah.
But if it's an unnecessary lie, like come on, man. Now you just disrespecting my intelligence.
Yeah.
That's where the disrespect comes in.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not stupid.
Once you start trying my intelligence, now I'm upset.
I'm not stupid. Don't treat me like I'm stupid.
First of all.
And I ain't the brightest crayon, but don't act like I'm brown.
The one that you always just.
Yeah.
Unless you're trying to.
Even when you're making black people, you don't color with brown. You color with light brown. You color with peach.
Mm-hmm.
Who the fuck uses brown?
That is
What if you drew a tree?
Okay.
Wood.
My person.
What if?
But now that we brought it up, what has been like some wild shit each of us done? I'm not gonna put everybody's business out, but I know me personally.
I forget most of my wild shit because I try to act like that shit
did
didn't
too.
happen.
I'm trying to tell you.
I know my
I forget a
wild.
lot of the shit that I've done because I try to act like it don't exist no more.
People have to remind me of the shit I know.
They be like, yeah, you did this in 5th grade. I'm like, 5th grade?
That's crazy.
Damn,
That don't even sound like me.
You don't know.
I remember when one of my exes had said, "Nah, you had did this shit." And I was like, "No, I didn't." "Yes, you did." And her best friend was next to Michael. Remember? And then had to roll down the timeline for me, and I was like, "Oh damn."
Maybe that did happen.
Maybe that did happen. It was like, no, it's not a maybe because the other girl don't talk to us still. I was a jackass for a long time. I still kind of am. But I was a jackass for a long time. I just didn't tolerate stupid shit.
I ain't gonna lie. I got a crazy moment, and it's kind of funny. I hung out with this girl one time, and she ended up calling me back, claiming that we kidnapped her. But I found a picture on my phone of all of us, and she was holding up like a peace sign.
Oh wow! I remember you saying this, yeah.
I just grabbed the picture of it. It was funny.
I remember when a girl nigga called me, bro.
What?
A girl nigga called me.
Oh, what did he say?
Off of her phone. I see the number. I was like, oh. I answered, oh, what's up? You alright? And then he like, man, who is this? I was like, hold up. Who this? And he was like, this is such nigga. Why you over here calling my girl that? And I was like, I'm not finna argue with you, homie. Whatever issues you got, you need to talk to her about.
Nobody need to do that to me.
I was like, whatever issues you got, you need to talk to her about, right? And he was like, nah. And I said, look, bro, whatever you're going through, that's on you. Click. Bruh, this nigga called me back 5 times and then sent me a message. Answer the motherfucking phone. I'm like, bruh, I see why she's talking to other niggas. You over here acting like a bitch. I'm not gonna argue with you.
Nothing wrong.
Then later on, like a day or two later, she texts me, hey, yo, it's me. Answer when I call. And I was like, no. Why not? 1, I don't know if it's you. 2, I'm not finna argue with you nor him. 3, I'm not finna lie for you. Go handle your nigga.
You did too much communicating.
And 4,
you did entirely too much communicating.
That's fine. I said 4.
After no,
I'm good.
You probably would have been blocked. Like there's not, and I don't block people. I'm just not ever responding. You might see a red message, but I'm never responding.
That's fine. That's fine.
I would look at that shit and put that shit down and slide the phone away like it don't even exist. Like, peace. Okay.
Not myself.
Okay. I'm not doing extra shit no more.
I remember
for nobody. One person gets extra shit out of me.
Can I say one?
And she's 4.
Can I say one about you?
I probably don't know.
We was in the car. We was in the car. Nah, this shit was so funny. We was in the car and his phone's connected to his car. So it just rang. I was asleep. But he forgot to turn it down because we was coming from my house at noon. So it just I was like, the fuck? And he looked at it and he just declined. Kept driving. It rang again. He was like, decline. 5 minutes go by. It rings again. He was like, no, I'm not gonna answer it. Decline.
Very accurate.
Huh?
So this sounds very accurate.
And then that 4th time, he was like, don't say nothing. Answers it. Hello? What you doing? First off, I'm in the car.
Lower your tone.
I was definitely say that. I was definitely say that. Lower your tone.
See, he better than me because but he on the phone, but it's in person.
Yeah.
I direct you.
Yeah.
In person.
I do the same. I do the same shit.
Tone it down.
She was like, what you doing? He said, I'm taking my homeboy somewhere and he sleep. Is that me?
Yeah. Scam.
Okay. I'm taking him somewhere and he sleep. So, what you want? If he sleep, tell him to wake up because I want to know. And he was like, look, I'm not going to tell him to wake up. We riding. And you fucking up the music. So what you want? And she was like, so you going to come see me after you drop him off? He was like, no, because you yelling. I'm looking at him. And she was like, so you really not going to come see me because I'm yelling? Yes. And she's like, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. I'm not gonna use it. Yeah, that's fucked up. That's fucked up, Fozzie. And he was like, because she said his real name, but for this, yeah, that's fucked up. That's fucked up, Fozzie. And he was like, okay. So do you want to see me tomorrow instead when you calm down? And she was like, so you gonna rather be with your friend? He was like, look, I'm not finna argue with you. I'm driving. We was listening to Lil Wayne. My nigga just chilling. We vibing. You said he was asleep. He is asleep, but you gotta chill to go to sleep.
How you think he fell asleep? Because we vibing. What the fuck going on, man?
You gotta chill to go to sleep.
You can't have fun. Like, see, women don't want you to have fun without them,
Bruh.
They don't want you to have fun without them. When your girl, like that's what a comedian said that shit. Your girl call you when there's fun going on in the background. What? So let that nigga having fun.
Oh no! Well, I'm gonna finish telling this because you did do something like that.
I did.
Yeah, this was like 3 months ago. I got you. So before he get off the phone, when he get off the phone, he was like, so if you want to hang out, I'll hang out with you tomorrow. No, I got to do, because it's how his movements was. He was like this, because at first he was just vibing up here, and then he like, look, we can just talk tomorrow. I told you we chilling. He driving, and then he like, okay, click. I just looked at him, nigga. He was like, should be alright. His thing, does it still do it when there's a text message?
What's up?
When it pops up on the dash. He clicked it. So you really gonna hang up the phone on me? And then he was like, it's responding to do like the voice thing. And he was like, I'll call you when I get done. Saying, I bullshit you not. Right after that, okay. I was just like, she did all that just to say okay? He was like, I ain't finna argue with her. She gonna be alright, da da da. We just kept driving. Now, you
know I'm not about to argue with him.
You 3-4 months ago came in. You was late. I was setting up and everything, and he answers the phone. So what you want? You was supposed to do. I'm not gonna say what, because then if I say it, then she'll know who I'm talking about. You was supposed to be doing this, and this, and you not even here, man. I got to do the pod and this, and that. Well, you. Well, I remember this.
Just think about that shit.
Well, you know, he said, look, man, okay. This is him. He put, if this was his phone. Okay. I ain't gonna talk to her no more. Like, I was sitting on the couch because I was setting everything up. He looked at me. He was like,
it's like a magic trick.
and then he just hung up the phone. He was like, I don't got time to da. And then she called back. He was like, that's her, ain't it? I was like, I don't know what her name is. He looked at his phone and said, bro, when I say this is how we all naturally are, we all got stories of the stupidest shit that we did. Or like we just, like when I say that we got to the point of we just don't want to
understand.
Hold on, but I'm gonna say I got stories like that.
I remember that. Still fucking pulled up.
She sure did. Like we was talking and then he looked and he was like, I'll be right back. And then she came in, went upstairs, came down like an hour or two later, and she had left, and he was like, hey, yo, we gonna finish this, and then I gotta do this. I'm like, all right, cool. I was like, what the fuck was that about? He was like, just on some bullshit. So,
my brothers were calling me about this one situation that happened. And it wasn't nothing crazy, but every time they call me or when they talk about certain things from the past, they be like, past, because they'll talk about how me and Nika's doing so good, and they be like, past BZ, he wouldn't even dare get, like, because he'll bring up this one girl I was with, and she was like very emotional. And so when she would be speaking to me, she would be trying to talk to me. She'd be like, oh, I've been having this, that, and the third going on, and this, that, and the third. And she'd be like, it's like you're not even listening to me, and I'll be playing the game or something, and like midway through her sentence, I'll have like a call out or something. So I'm like trying to call out to my team, and so she would just be like, all right, and just hang up the phone. And my brother would be like, you so disrespectful to her. I said, no, I was on the game already. She called me trying to express them feelings.
Hold up.